All right, guys, welcome back. It's been a while since we've done some basketball on the channel, so I'm very excited for this one. Today, we have the new 2024-25 Prizm DECA Hobby Box. If you don't know what DECA is, this was a brand new set last year from Panini to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the first Prizm release, or celebrate a decade of Prizm, whatever reason they came up with to print more Wemby rookie cards at the time. But these are some pretty cool throwback cards. Last year, they used the original 2012-2013 Prizm design for all the cards. So DECA is back again this year, and this time we're moving 1 year forward, and we're going to see the 2013-2014 Prizm design. So these boxes were available last Thursday through Panini's Dutch auction, and as predicted, this one hit the floor price, which was $300. It's kind of what happens when you try to sell a print run of 20,000 boxes or so in one online auction within a 2-hour window. When there's really not that much interest in this class, and you can get regular Prizm hobby for around $425 to $450 right now. So I imagine most people didn't start buying these until really late into the auction around that price. So you guys know how the Dutch auction works. You have a starting price, which in this case was $1,500. Price drops every 5 minutes until it reaches the floor price 2 hours later, and you can buy at any point in time during that window before it sells out. If it does bottom out, which doesn't happen too often, you have another 5-minute window to buy the product, and then once that time is up, they pull the rest of the boxes. So that's kind of what happened. They did not sell all these boxes during the auction because it just really isn't possible when most people probably weren't buying these until there was maybe 20 minutes or less remaining in the auction. You're just not going to sell that many boxes in that little time. So thankfully, they did lower the floor to $300 the day before, so that's going to be our price today to open some throwback Prizm. Not bad in the grand scheme, even with a less popular rookie class. They did have first off the line, which sold out at nearly $1,600, so you could have gotten 5 of these boxes for the price of one of those. So just a quick overview of the format. 300 card set. Each box has 10 packs of 10 cards. You get 2 autographs, 10 Prizm parallels, and 3 inserts. DECA only has a few parallels compared to regular Prizm, so same as last year, you have the silvers, and then for the numbered parallels, you have the red out of 199, blue, purple, orange, mojo, gold, and black 1 of 1. So only 9 parallels in total, so these are a bit shorter printed than the regular Prizm boxes. The autographs are the signatures Prizms, which have some pretty good vets on there, and then the rookie signers from this year that Fanatics did not steal. And one thing to note, there are no redemptions in this set, so all the autographs are live, including guys like Luka, who's usually a redemption in every set, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people still waiting on his redemptions going back like 5 to 6 years, so I'm sure they're absolutely thrilled to see that. But they are at least live in this set, so that is pretty nice. And then for the inserts, there are 5 in total for DECA with some numbered parallels, but no case hits in this one, just like last year. All right, guys, so there you go. 2013-2014 Prizm design, starting off with our rookies. Got Donovan Clingan, got a Paolo, Colin Sexton, and our first number card is going to be Alex Caruso on the purple. That is numbered out of 99. Then we got Anthony Davis. So this is pretty cool. Base set, going to have some legends and then all-star cards. Going to be in their all-star uniforms. Some MVP cards too. So some nice variations there. So you're going to have like multiples of like Jokic or Steph or LeBron. So pretty good, shortens the base set a little bit, more likely to pull those instead of someone you probably don't want. We got a rookie of Yves Missi and then Miles Turner. All right, Gale Bridges, Julius Randle, Ben Simmons. Got another purple. And that is a Legends card, Isaiah Thomas, also out of 99. 73 of 99. Then we got a pretty cool Jaylen Brown. Gilbert Arenas, Embiid, and we have an auto here. Our first auto is a purple Jake LaRavia, numbered 17 of 75. And Josh Hart and Rudy Gobert. All right, got Reza Shea, Terrence Shannon, Bobby Portis. Next number card is a Donovan Mitchell on the red. This is out of 199. We have the MVP, SGA, Karl Malone, Tyrese Halliburton, and we have our second auto week 2 as a very nice one. We got a Reed Shepherd on the blue. So 2 numbered autographs, 16 out of 49. That was a really nice one. That's a really tiny autograph though. Jesus. Miles Bridges and Anthony Edwards. There you go, nice Reed Shepherd auto. Pretty tough for him this year because that Rockets team is just so deep, but hopefully next year he'll get some more run. Johnny Furphy, Brandon Miller, and our next numbered card is another red, Benedict Mathurin, 130 of 199. We got Chris Bosh, De'Aaron Fox, Shaq, CJ McCollum, rookie Rob Dillingham, and AJ Johnson. Need to see that in a Wizards jersey though. All right, next up, Tristan Da Silva, Zubats, Devin Carter, and we have, oh, that's another pretty good one. We got a Mojo of Misi. It's a good rookie. That is numbered 18 of 25. Another nice hit there. Hakeem Olajuwon, Julius Randle. Here's our first insert. It's an explosion of Kevin Durant. John Collins, Schroeder, and Cam Thomas. All right, got Bilal, Lauri Markkanen, Jonathan Mogbo, and here's our first silver, Yabusele. So not going to be any retail for DECA, so the silvers are going to be pretty short printed too, with only like 2 or 3 per box. Paul George, Gary Payton, KD, Pajemski, there's a Dalton Connect rookie, and Amen Thompson. Fred VanVleet, Jamal Murray. And our next number card is an all-star, Jaylen Brown on the orange, numbered 47 out of 49. We got Derrick Rose. There's a Victor, Tony Parker, Caruso, and a couple more rookies on the back. All right, Cam Spencer, Salon, Jaden Ivey. Next number card is a rookie, Tristan Newton of the Pacers, as numbered 52 of 149. We got Cat, Brandon Miller, and a Downtown Bound insert of KD. I like the inserts in this one. They're pretty clean. Nice Kevin Durant, DeRozan, Tobic, and Siakam. All right, Kyrie, Cam Christie. Next number card is an Embiid on the blue. It's numbered 51 out of 149. SGA, Giannis, Brandon Roy. Here's our next insert. There's a nice finalist of LeBron James. Not numbered, just base insert. Isaiah Collier. There's a Bob Carrington and Jordan Poole covered. A couple of Wizards PC cards in the back. All right, and last pack. Tyler Hero, RJ Barrett. Next silver is a Giannis, All NBA. Then we got Pau Gasol, Bam, Dennis Rodman, Ja, and a base rookie of Tristan Newton. All right, guys, so solid box. Pulled a few really nice cards today. So let's do our recap, starting with, these are just base cards, but I really do like some of the variations. Some of the pictures on these, especially the MVP ones. You got Giannis and Dirk holding their finals MVP trophies. That one's pretty cool. Then our base rookie cards, we got about 20 in total, so about 2 per pack, which I think is quite a bit more than what you got last year. And I didn't say anything as we were going through these, but the quality control on some of these is really bad. You can see in the top of Donovan Clingan, those are pieces from the card next to it on the sheet. So you got like Ricochet here with like chunks missing from the top. This is actually one of the worst cut cards I've seen. Kind of looks like someone went at it with a pair of scissors, but anyways, at least the inserts and the parallels and the autos were just fine, which is, you know, the important part, but kind of sucks that the base rookies were like that. We got 3 inserts. How many you get per box? So we got a silver downtown bound of Kevin Durant, explosion, and then a nice finalist of LeBron. And you can pull numbered parallels of these, so you can get a mojo, gold, or black 1 of 1. And then for our hits, again, the silvers, you know, you don't have DECA retail, so you're not going to have a bunch of these floating around with only a couple per hobby box. So our 2 silvers were Giannis and then Yabusele. We got 8 numbered cards, which I think is about what you get on average, like 7 or 8 per box, with, you know, 10 parallels in total. So we got 2 reds, Mathurin and Mitchell. Those are out of 199. 2 blues, Tristan Newton and Embiid out of 149. 2 purples as well, Isaiah Thomas and Alex Caruso. Those are out of 99. Pretty nice Jaylen Brown, All-Stars. That was on the orange out of 49. And really nice Misi auto. Sorry, not auto. Really nice Misi rookie. That is the Mojo out of 25. Our first auto was Jake LaRavia. This is the purple out of 75. I think he's pretty active in the hobby. He sometimes buys some of his own cards. That's pretty cool. But our big hit today was the Reed Shepherd auto, microscopic auto, out of 49 on the blue. So, yeah, I pulled some really nice autos from basketball this year. I was hoping to come across a Reed Shepherd at some point for the collection. And the quality on this one's really good. So it was just really just the base cards that were miscut. The parallels, autos, inserts were all fine. So really happy with this one. So all in all, very solid, especially at $300. If you got in at that price, not bad at all for a box of Prizm. The quality issues for some of the cards kind of sucks, like I said, but you get 2 autographs, about 8 numbered cards, still has the high ceiling, but without too terrible of a floor at that price, unlike most Prizm products that are super expensive. Very clean inserts, good autograph checklist, although I think you're mostly going to pull the rookies from what I've seen in some breaks. So those Giannis, Steph, and Luka autos are definitely going to be on the shorter printed side for hobby. Unlike first off the line where every autograph is numbered, so you have a really good chance at one of the really, really big names, but that was also $1,600 a box, so that's a whole different product. So this is a bit different from regular Prizm, so not really a one-to-one comparison between the sets, but if you want to compare the two value-wise, the singles for most of these DECA cards are not going to be as high as the true Prizm cards, at least for the rookies, even though this does have a much shorter print run. But I think the autos are roughly the same value-wise, and then guys like Steph and LeBron do some pretty crazy numbers over in DECA. Resale for DECA Hobby is currently just over $450. It's around like $450 to $475. And you can get a box of regular Prizm basketball for a little bit less than that, around like $425 to $450 right now. So just strictly value-wise, I think regular Prizm might be just a little better at that resale price. You do get more parallels and inserts, and the true Prizm rookies will be worth a little more. But it is going to be easier to hit the golds or the low-numbered stuff over in DECA since it is a lot more short-printed, and the checklist is a little better with multiple cards of some of those top vets like Curry and LeBron, who will have 3 different cards in the base set. The auto checklist might be a little better too, with less autos to go around since there are fewer boxes printed. You could also get 2 boxes of Fast Break, which is now about $200 each. You'll get around 14 numbered Prizms from 2 boxes. 2 nice rookie variations. You can get numbered versions of those, and you'll also get 2 autographs. So personally, I like that option the most. But again, this is technically a different set, and at $300, that was a pretty solid price for some really cool throwback Prizm cards. So I would give this a 7.5 out of 10 at that floor price. Kind of wish I had gotten another box to try, but we'll leave it at that. I'm pretty happy with what we got today. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. Sorry for the lack of basketball content lately. There really just hasn't been a whole lot of new products that are being released right now, and some stuff got pushed back quite a bit. So a lot of football for now, but I do appreciate some of you guys checking out some of those videos, even though you may not watch the sport. So hopefully we do have some new releases soon. That was a pretty fun switch up today. But anyways, thanks again, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.